I tried climbing to the top of Everfrost Mountain, and just like the whale incident, I was stopped by an out-of-bounds timer. But this time, the screen just faded to black. Honestly, I was almost expecting 5 yetis to jump out and gang with me. Anyways, my journey snowballed into something much more meaningful. I ended up climbing the Spire of Stars and admiring the view for nearly 24 hours. I even brought a dog I met earlier that day while making friends in Hernand.
You are one of the good ones.
Yeah, for real. Come here, boy. Getting a dog was important because the Grey Manes are kind of like dogs themselves. We even dress up as wolves sometimes, but not in a weird way. Contrary to popular belief, we're actually pretty cool. Oh, look, guys, it's one of those gay maze. What you say to me? While I was making my way along the water, I started thinking about something P-Wag said after the last video where I followed this exact stream to the ocean. Basically, he was wondering if the water had a natural starting point. Melting snow, bubbling springs in the mountain, if you will. I mean, really, it was a good thought. So obviously, curiosity took control and I headed upstream, which also gave me the perfect excuse to finally try climbing the mountain peak because the water has to come from somewhere. Ooh, hunting. Surprisingly, I have not done that yet. Deer. Give me that there. Eventually, I couldn't walk any farther and needed to start climbing alongside the waterfalls. So the water is pretty much coming straight out of this mountain. All those back there leads out to the ocean. So far, checks out. Let me see if I can go in here. That would be a yes. Treasure? Ooh. A refined Palmer? What does that do? Really a beautiful cave, to be honest. Nice little bit of treasure in there. Give me some of that treasure on my waterfall. The water seemed to be coming straight out of the mountain. Although secret mountain aquifers are possible, it's not a great example of a natural water source. The bald eagle. Maybe I should have shot him. Depending on how big this mountain is, this could check out, to be honest, and how much snow's up here. Squirrel, come here, give me that. Snowfield chipmunk. Oh, if these are connected, I think it kind of checks out, to be honest, especially that one. Like that kind of makes sense. Let me get up a little bit more. Wow. Not even that far up, but this is great. It's a beautiful view. You can actually see the Crimson Desert. The water cycle is more or less a two-way interaction. Water evaporates and lifts up into the sky, condensates into clouds until it busts and precipitates back down all over Mother Nature, collecting in rivers, lakes, oceans, and believe it or not, infiltrates the soil and porous rock underground. Sometimes disposition turns the water vapor into snow and snow sublimates into water vapor. Really, the snow ends up holding the water for longer periods of time. Or at least that's what they want you to think. I was raised in the park, so what do I know? I mean, something the park did teach me is how fast you can get high up here. I was able to find some deep snow and made a massive snow angel. It was actually quite beautiful. There's a couple scenes here where I'm going to shut up and just let you experience the sense of peace you get from being up in the mountains, because it's just not the same with some crackpot yapping in your ear. Well, that was boring. The view from here is great. So weird, man. It's kind of crazy how fast rumors can spread in Hernand. Someone literally just told me, and I don't know who's saying this, but apparently one of these goats up here drew a penile picture in the snow. I'm gonna go. You know, I'm really disappointed in them. Almost as disappointed as finding out the game doesn't have 29 mounts at launch. Now, to be fair, they did add a couple legendary mounts, but for some reason they're all white. Like, are we not gonna talk about that or what? And I know most people don't care about collecting mounts like me, but leading up to the launch of this game, I was expecting to be able to go out and pick my favorite mount to use in place of a horse, and that's only because they advertised 29 mounts and showed clips riding them around with saddles. Like, imagine Breath of the Wild advertising a bear as a mount. You can ride a bear in that game, but calling it a mount just doesn't seem right. And going through the trouble of making all the mounts rideable but not summonable seems really weird. I don't know why I like pets and mounts so much. Maybe it's seeing the wargs in Lord of the Rings, the Yackle from Princess Mononoke, Buckbeak from Harry Potter, the warthogs in Halo, Twilight Princess. Maybe just collecting creatures like in Pokemon. I really don't know, and I guess I'll just continue to be sad about it all by myself on my little lonely island of shame and misery, alone forever. Also, the word mount is starting to really piss me off. Anyways, this is the part where my dreams of climbing the mountain's peak get crushed by a timer. No. climb. No. What's gonna... Hello? Nothing? Now, I will admit, I was kind of excited to see what happens after the timer hit 0, and I didn't actually think 5 yetis would jump out, but I am a little disappointed that there wasn't at least one. Also, for the record, I would have consented. I have no idea where I'm at. What's up, dude? Oh yeah, that reminds me. I kept seeing a bunch of Euphoria fans getting mad because they saw Sydney Sweeney got that dog in her. And I'm not talking about a hot dog. She also got that baby in her. What the? Note to self. Don't make fun... Sorry, I'm a slow rider. Of your fans' kinks. It makes them angry. It appears that this video has derailed and my main objective isn't possible, but there's been something looming in the background, capturing my attention at every turn. Ah yes, the Spire of Stars. Yetis? Yeti? Ooh, on my way to the Spire, I got distracted again. I guess you could say my water chasing itch hadn't quite been scratched, since as soon as I found another river, I instantly started following it like a dog chasing a cat. A really, really wet cat. Oh! He's good. Keep following this for science purposes. Oh! 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 Now you're probably wondering why I run away when the Yeti actually shows up, and the answer is because what if there's a quest later on where someone's like, hey yo, can you help me? There's an ice walker out in the mountains, and I just want to save that experience for later on. Right now I'm just focused on following the water and going to the Spire. Can't enter this region. So what, I'm just not allowed to know? I'm just not allowed to know? Come on, water, where do you start? Where do you start? Where do you start? Where do you start? Unfortunately, that river was a bust, but after I finished recording this video, I found something you need to see. Dude, look at this. Okay, so we got the waterfall here, right? Coming out the mountain. We go inside. This one actually shows us the source. Inside the mountain is the smaller rocks where the water flows through, comes out the mountain. It's real. It's real. Snow melts, water flows through, comes down the waterfall into the stream. Ooh. Oh, what's up? That's quick. I had unlocked water's only secret and spent the night under the stars, resting my mind, body, and soul to 100%, with my last goal on the horizon. Literally nothing could distract me from... Eagle! Close your eyes, I'm about to commit a crime. America! Poor guy. Okay, now there was nothing that could distract me. What is this? It's important for something. Ooh. Spire of the Stars. This game is incredible. Should be pretty easy to get up there. Dude, this takes like no stamina. I love how my dog is just still following me up here. Wow, this view is amazing. Okay, I'm going up. He's all frosty. What? Ooh. There was something about being up there looking over Hernan that truly made me feel like some sort of watchman, maybe even a protector. While everybody was focused on themselves, crime had been ramping up. They needed somebody to step up. They needed a hero. Unfortunately, Cliff, he wasn't gonna cut it, and they probably needed Batman. But do they actually need Batman? Batman might actually be more of a nuisance. He might actually make things worse. But, I mean, Hernan is gonna get Batman anyway, regardless. So, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, whatever. I did it. Let's go. Now, see you guys on my next adventure. Oh yeah, and I did spend 24 hours up here. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful, man. This game is incredible. Sheesh.